G'day YouTube, it's Bikes, Babes and Bites. This is video 8. It's time for a review of the Daytona. I've had it for must be 2 months now, and I'm having a ball on this bike. I have added this recording in post-production, as I don't have a mic that seems to work very well with the camera yet. I did have a setup where I taped a mic into my helmet and was recording it on the iPod, but all I could get was an absolutely stellar recording of the exhaust note. Couldn't hear my voice at all, even though the mic was in my helmet. That was really interesting. So anyway, back to the review. 2013 Daytona 675R. General impressions is that it's an awesome bike. It's really fun and I love it. I am so happy with this bike. It's just phenomenal. It's just a level above the VFR that I've had till now. I found it really comfortable. I have only done 200 k's or so in a ride. I normally do 400 to 600 k's on my day rides, but I haven't had a chance to get out on those sort of rides due to a whole bunch of circumstances. But the 200 k's seems pretty promising for longer trips. Dash has got a lot of info on it. There's 2-trip computers and it calculates a lot of stuff: distance to go, your current and average fuel usage, how long you've been riding on this trip, as well as how far you've gone. So that's a lot of good info there. You can turn it into a lap timer. Uses the engine start button to count the laps as you go past. One of the first things I've noticed, the exhaust sounds awesome. It's still a stock exhaust, but it just sounds really good. It's got a really great note to it. A little bit of a burble sometimes as you close in the throttle or at low RPM. Sounds pretty cool. Brakes are awesome. It'll stop you. I haven't had to hit the ABS yet, which is probably a good thing, but I'm sure it works fine. Slipper clutch works. I've had that come on at least once. It is a slipper clutch, but it's also an assist clutch, which apparently means that in acceleration it actually grips tighter. And under apparently the CBRs have something similar with the CBR 1000s. The suspension is one of the other things I really noticed about this bike. It is really firm compared to the VFR, aimed at a different market, so understandable. But even though it's firm, it's comfortable, it's really compliant and really confidence inspiring, which is really good. It feels a lot more of the road, but actually holds it and rebounds straight back to the road when you go over bumps and that, which on some of the rough roads we have in Australia is really a good thing. The mileage also seems pretty good. With a gentle throttle, you seem to get it between about 250 to 300 k's out of it. I imagine if I'm up at 10,000 plus RPM all the time, that will change, but I'm still got a couple of 100 k's before the break-in's officially finished, so I haven't really been there. I still don't like the mirrors though. I've stuck a couple little blind spot circle mirrors onto them as well, which has helped a bit. But certainly in the normal sort of sitting up posture, the mirrors are absolutely terrible. Barely see the side of your own lane, let alone any other lane. But crouched down, they're actually much better. So the ride is really smooth, it's really flickable, really easy to get going. It's got plenty of go from pretty much any rev in any gear, and the bike just wants to go and go and go. I don't know how anyone keeps a license on a bike like this. It's certainly not on anything bigger. So do I still ride my VFR? Yeah, I've ridden it probably once or twice each week, and I definitely pull it out when the weather's when the weather's like this. So in summary, it's a fantastic bike, and if you're in the market for a new sport bike, definitely look at this. Don't be afraid to look at the standard one either. The engine's the same. The brakes and suspension are still pretty good. In the US, you get ABS for standard as well. Other countries don't get that on the basic one. It's a little bit more than your 600s. It's got Uline triple, so it's a little something different. And yeah, no, it's definitely worth a look at if you're in the market for something small, light, and fun. Enjoy.